Hello everyone, welcome to a very first official MacBook tutorial, right? I've been doing some tutorials on Windows and I've been getting some comments that, okay, Ajiro, I think it's time for you to start doing videos on like literally on MacBooks. I'm like, should I do it? Should I not do it? So it's my first video, so just let me know, really let me know because first time is always going to be like that, right? But don't worry, over time we'll get used to it, okay? So the first thing we're going to do today is how we're going to create and manage folders on a MacBook. And this video that I'm doing is tailored to people who are new to the MacBook experience. So if you're a pro to the MacBook, you probably will not need this tutorial really. But if you bought your first MacBook and you've been a Windows user and you don't really know how to navigate it, like I had one student who told me, "So I just got a MacBook. I've been using Windows. What do I do?" I said, "Okay, it's time to do this video, right? So that we can really educate them as much as possible." So how do we do this? Okay, so it's important for you to organize your files and folders, right? Using Finder. So we have what we call a Finder. This is what we call a Finder. Okay, it is the foundation of managing your document on the Mac operating system. Okay, very important, right? So you need to know that. Now, what is a Finder, right? Because your Windows user coming into the Mac operating system, what is a Finder? A Finder is a file manager for macOS. The same way you have your File Explorer in your window, the Finder is also the same thing. Okay, so it's the same thing. So you can click on your Finder and then you can have all this opened for you. Now, the same way you have in your Windows, this is to minimize, right? I can minimize this, right? It's there. I can now come here, take my cursor here, to open to recent to bring it back. Good. Now, here is to expand it, right? So I can make it a full screen and that is done. Okay. And pretty much done. And I can click on it back to exit from the full screen. Okay. So I hope we're getting that. So how do we now create a folder right here in the Finder? So I'll make it a full screen. Now, if you look at your favorite here, you see application. This is where your application will be. You can see some of my applications right here. Desktop, this is somewhere desktop will be, right? Document, right? And then your downloads, a lot of downloads here, right? So essentially, and you can actually put them in colors, right? To know which one is green, which one is yellow, which one is red. You could actually tag them. Very important. For example, I want to tag my app. Like for purple, I have one for purple, right? So let's say I want to tag my app right here. So I'll just right click on it. I'm going to right click. Now to right click on your MacBook, you use your two fingers, your two first fingers, and then you press it on your right, your two first fingers on the right like this, right? On your right touchpad like this. And then you can come here to assign a color to it, right? So in this case, I will say, okay, for apps, I want my apps to be yellow as a folder. So you've assigned tags to what? To your folder. I've not talked about creating a folder yet. So how do you create a folder? The same way you take your hand to the right side of your touchpad, you click on it, and then you have the option of creating a folder. So you click on the folder, and of course, it's going to show you untitled folder as it would in your Windows operating system, and then you can just call this Mac OS tutorial, right? Okay, good. And then you can move it by clicking on it and dragging it here at the top to arrange your work. Okay, so you can actually sort your things according to name. This is for sort. If you want to sort them, you can sort them according to name. You can sort them according to application, um, date last open, date modified. I can split it to date modified. You can see this. I can split it to date modified, and you can come here to say, okay, I want to split it to probably by size, and it would actually do that for you as well. Or I could just make them by tag, and you can see that if you look at this, it's now being arranged, and these ones are the ones that have no tag on them. Okay, it has no tag on them, and you can sort them by date last opened, date added, right? And you could just say, you know what, I'm done with this. None, like literally none. Just let me do what I do best. None. And right here, the document, you could actually share a selected document, right? A thing called AirDrop, right? If you're using an iPhone or an iPad, you can actually do that together. For me, I'm using an iPhone, I'm using an iPad, I'm using an Apple Watch, so I'm just really on the Apple ecosystem, right? So there's a lot of airdrop for me, just moving from here, right? It's really a fun experience, really. And again, you can actually make it a list, right? Because most users, you see most users always using this option for when arranging your folders. So you can actually make it a list, which is actually good. Or you can come here to um, put it here on the side so that when you click on a folder, it goes here. And when you come here and then you click on application, it goes there, it goes there, it goes there as much as possible. You can also come here, right, to show them as what? Icons, right? This is really terrible. I really don't like it. So you can just put it here, right? This is for your apps though, right? And you can come here to say, okay, you know what? I don't want this. So you can come here to say this, right? And you can actually pick them as much as possible, really, as much as possible. So I'm just going to go back and just go back on here and yep, I think this is better. Let me just go back to the document and then we have it. So there are various ways on which you can really arrange your work. You can arrange them like this. So once you arrange them like this, you can be able to come here and then switch between them, right? Switch between them and then you can open it, right? And then you can switch and switch and switch and switch and switch and switch and switch between them as much as possible. All right. So you can come here to apps, right? You could open the apps, right? And then you can switch the apps. This is possible. I really have people using this particular feature, right? I really have people using this particular feature. So you could just, I think this is really organized, or you want to prefer this. This is also good, where you get to see all of them as much as possible. You can double click on it and you can actually arrange your work to be this as much as possible. Now you could also come here to, you can right click here and then add other things here as well. You could add tags, versions as much as possible as you want, but I prefer it to be this until the folders are much. Okay, so we have this right here. So it's important for you to know that. So this is one of the ways to actually do that. Now, one of the things I have here is I'm probably going to do this. How do we Good. Now I have this. Now there is no, what you have in your Windows. There is no cut and paste. Sadly, we don't have it here. But there's a way around it. There's a way around it here. What you can do is, this is what I want to do. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to drag it to document. See, now I've moved it. Now I'll come here and I'll drag. Good. So I'm going to drag it here and I'll put it here. Right. I can do my Ctrl Z to bring it back if I want to, and right, and then you drag right here, and then you have it right there. Okay, all right, so we have it, right? So the next thing we're going to have is, if you take your cursor up, you're going to see certain features like your find, edit, view, go, windows, help as much as possible. Now with this, you can be able to, if you click on the particular folder, like this, for example, you click on find, file, it has options that you can work with it, like rename, compress, duplicate. You can, from here, you can also create a new folder, right? A new tab and all that. Now, there is this question: how do I delete automatically, right? How do I delete permanently? Because what you do is, if I come here and I click on this video and I go to file, I have move to bin. It's going to move it to the bin. But if I want to delete it permanently, I'm going to hold my option on my keyboard, right? Your option here on your keyboard, hold it, and it's going to give you another option, right? Where you have delete immediately, slideshow, compress as much as possible. Are we together? And when you move your hand from the option, so take note, there are things called, you have your control, your options, your command, right? And there, so instead of the controls, you have it as what? Your command. Okay. So hope you're learning, really. Okay, so good. Now the next one is, how do we delete a folder? right? To actually delete the folder, you just, I've showed you, right click, and then you can come here, just click on it. Like I've told you, click on it, come here to find, and then you can actually do that. You can also drag it to the bin though, right? You could actually drag it to the bin to actually do that. You can just come here and then you could actually drag it right here to the bin. This is the bin here, and that is done. But I'm not going to do that, right? Okay, I'm not going to do that. So I'll click here, bring it back, close it. So now what you do is, if you have so many things open as much as possible, you can just click here and then it goes off, and then you can click here to bring it back. So this is more or less like an introduction towards your Mac operating system, how you're using it for the first time, because we're going more than just folders. So for every application you open, it gives you an option here, right? It gives you an option here. Now, this is where I'm going to tell you the shortcut. Enter full screen. This is what you're going to use. You're going to use Control Command F, right? Control Command F to enter full screen, and then Control Command F to take it back. All right. So that's one way to actually go about it. All right. So for everything you do, you actually have it right here and right now. So this is basically it on how to create your folder, how to navigate. Another thing I want to teach you is how do you have multiple windows. So if you're going to have multiple windows, you're going to use your three fingers and then you slide up on your touchpad. If you slide up like this, you see it takes you where you can now create multiple windows in case you're doing your work as much as possible. You can work here, you can create another desktop here, and you can actually delete it if you want to create another one, right? So you can see that this is another desktop too, and all I can do is to come here to say, okay, you know what? And I can actually move things between desktop, right? I can open another one and then move it here, and that is where, so if I click here, for example, you have nothing, right? So if I go back again, I'll come here to desktop one, then I have something, right? So that's one way to be able to navigate it as much as possible. So I'm going to go back here, and then I can just delete this one really because we're just using it to navigate around. Now, how do you check your version on your MacBook, right? I've not updated to the Mac OS 26. I'm going to do that later because obviously I've not had time. I've been very busy. I've not done the Mac OS. So when I update to the Mac OS 26, I would definitely do a video on it because it's telling me to update. And yes, I'm using the M2 chip on this MacBook. This is a MacBook Air. I'm using the M2 for it. So yep, that is it and it. And yeah, so this is very important. So you can come here to, you can click on it and then you can come here to about this Mac, and then right here you could actually see that this is a MacBook, an Apple M2 chip, and all that, and then you have your M2 MacBook Air and all that. Okay. All right. So the next one is if you're adding your iCloud, right? Your iCloud is going to be here. Your OneDrive is going to be here. If you sign in with a Google Drive, you can actually add it here so that you can be able to move between applications as much as possible. I have most of my files on my drive, right? On my iCloud. So it's easier for me to just navigate between instead of putting all my folders there because again, I'm switching between my iPad and my MacBook. So I really want my things to be more online than offline. Okay, so that's why it's probably very slim right here. So as much as possible, I'm just trying to do that. So I think I've explained the basics here. The next video we'll be looking at your settings and how we can go about settings as much as possible. All right. Thank you very much, and hope it's helpful. Please let me know in the comment section what video do you want me to do. This is officially my first video, so I'm really excited. Like, what do you want me to do? Really, what do you want me to do? All right. Thank you. Bye.